Is it recording? Yes. Hello, my dear viewers. Long time no see. I'm back with another not vlog. So recently I just went to Bologna just for a day trip. I went there with a friend in the morning and came back in the evening, and shot a lot of photos with the A6300, and also brought the A7 with me because just wanted to shoot more photos. And with two cameras you can have two lenses shooting at the same time, and it's gonna save a lot of time. You don't have to switch lens all the time. So I brought the Sigma 16 f1.4 as well as the Canon 10 to 22 millimeter and this 50 f1.8 Sony lens on my full frame A7. So the idea is to get some versatile shots with 10 to 20, some wide, very wide, ultra wide shots with this, but also has some versatility because it zooms in to 22, while this awesome Sigma 16mm lens is very limited to only 16mm. So if I want to get up close to something, actually I can't. I have to go really up close to something or someone. But it does have beautiful bokeh. When I'm shooting landscape, street, and just in general, it doesn't really seem that advantageous because when you're shooting street, you do want to have a higher aperture number, so you want to have 2.8, 3.5, something like that. So there's no point to use fixed focal range. So I actually used more this, I think. Did I? I used both. Yeah, but I felt this is very limited when I shoot random stuff on street. It's much more versatile to shoot with a zoom lens on the street. And on the other hand, I have this Sony f1.8, and I shot this. Shot some portrait and some landscape as well. It's very nice, very sharp lens. And I had a little debate whether I should bring the 85mm or this 50mm, because 85mm is a bigger, more badass lens, but in the end you don't really need that telephoto lens when you are going on a trip in a city. So I brought the more all-around lens 50, and it's so much lighter. It's so easy to pick it up and whip it around and just shoot whatever I want. So I'm really happy with the result, and finally I'm using this lens. I haven't used this lens for a long time. Yeah, it's a great value. Okay, that's it. And I shot some I'll show some pictures in the end, and some footage, some video clips. And what else? Oh, we went to a lot of bookstores and libraries, and the food there is so awesome. We went to a restaurant. What's the name? Svoyavina, something like that. It's very close to city center, and it's super good. It's so delicious. It's typical Bologna food, Bolognese, whatever. Anyway, and we went there very early, and when we arrived there, the kitchen just started. So we were literally the second guest in the restaurant. And after we finished, we went to the exit to pay the bill, and then we saw a long line standing from the counter all the way to the outside of the door. They are waiting for tables because it's full. That's how popular that restaurant was, and we're very lucky that we went there very early and unexpectedly, unconventionally early. And we went to a lot of bookstore. Actually, we went to We went to a flea market and I found this little book, Dear America Letters Home from Vietnam. I guess it's gonna be very interesting, so I bought this one. €2 only €2. Good deal. And then my friend is a huge Japanese culture fan, and she was hesitating if she's gonna get this book or another book. And then I also wanted to get a book, but couldn't decide what to get. There are so many beautiful books. So in the end, I said, okay, so you get one, and I get another one, which is this one. And when we finish, we can exchange. So she didn't have to struggle to select which one to buy. And I also can read some awesome stuff, some Japanese fictions, and that's Murakami, the one who wrote 1Q84. It's a beautiful, beautiful book, and I really liked 1Q84, and I'm gonna enjoy this as well. Actually, I read already 2.5 stories. It's brilliant. The way Japanese writers write stuff, it's so poetic, and the language is so beautiful. When they write about a scenery, they describe a scenery, it's so naturally, organically blended into the narrative, and it doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel rigid as what I often read in Western authors' works. It's kind of very organic, and everything has its meaning. Why there's this scene, why is there that scene? It's beautiful. Really like it. So I'm gonna read this, finish this, and then I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna read another one. All right, that's the update. What else? That's it. All right. And now you can have a look at the photos and a video of Bologna.
可以。好欢乐啊，好有历史感。